What's up everyone, Lance Hedrick here, and today we're going to be talking about latte art using a French press. You heard it right, I'm going to teach you that silky milky with a French press. So yes, we're going to be looking at making silky milky with the French press, but before we get into that, I'd like to take a second and just, ask if you'd hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications button, do the stuff like that, and then maybe in the comments drop a silky milky because, that would make my day. Dad jokes. Okay, so let's look at this. I'm going to be making espresso with the Flair Pro 2. I'm not really going to jump into that. I have some videos on Flair's page that you can check out me using the Flair Pro 2. Today I'm just using it as a conduit for espresso. So yes, we're going to do French press today. I am going to show you first how to do it with water. All right, so all you're going to do, regardless of your French press, is you are going to inject air just like you were stretching on a steam wand. So we're going to do 2 to 3 big injections of air, just like this. Watch this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Something like that, right? So you see how that's injecting air, injecting bubbles into the water. Then, after those big ones, we're going to sit and do small pulses just like this until we have our microfoam. All right, this is going to homogenize the texture. It's going to rip apart those bubbles and make it all share in the glory of the silky milky. All right, so just like that. So just going over it once more, we start up here, 1, 2, maybe 3, depending on your milk, depending on the size of your French press, and then we're just going to sit down here and go to town. Now, you may need a couple more of the big pumps. You're just going to have to figure that out on your own, depending on the froth level that you want, but that's all it is. So what I'm going to do is I've prepped a shot. I'm going to go ahead and pull the shot, heat up some milk, and we're going to do it with milk right now. All right, we're back. I've got the shot pulled and ready to go, and then I've got my French press with the milk in it. So we're going to do what I just said. We're going to do 2 to 3 big injections of air, and then small pumps like we're churning butter. All right, we're going to churn. This is the new dance, okay? Churning butter, okay? So churn the butter, and 1, 2, and churn the butter. We're just churning the butter. See that I'm not making any big differences, but I've already increased the volume quite a bit. And now I'm just breaking those bubbles apart, making microfoam, all right? Nothing too insane, nothing too difficult. Just going to take it regardless of your French press, and we're just going to homogenize those bubs. Now what we can do is we're going to open this up. We're going to check, did we inject enough air? Boom, yes we did. Now you're looking at that and you're like, yeah, but Lance, there's so many bubbles there. Yeah, well, watch this. Whenever you dump into another pitcher, that is a form of grooming your milk. I did way too much milk, but it was so you could see really well. My glasses are falling down my face. All right, so now we're going to show what this texture looks like out of a French press. Ready? Look at there. French press rules. Check that out. Look at that meniscus on there. Look at that. Ready? We're gonna really play with this. We're gonna play with the meniscus. Look at the foam level. Look at this. Delicious, delicious foam. Look at that. I mean, goodness, it's like a biscuit rising. Oh my Lanta. Now I need to take a sip because that is too daggum glorious. Here we go. It was too good. It was too good. Okay. Well, anyway, there you have it. Make beautiful latte art at home using a French press. I actually put a little too much air in there that time, but I was still able to create a little something. So maybe if I were a little more gentle on that second aeration, would have been good. But view French press silky milky thusly. You're injecting air at the beginning just like you would with a steam wand. Then you're whirling, you're churning butter. You're just making those big bubbles into microscopic bubbles and homogenizing the texture as a whole. It's very similar to steaming milk. You aerate and then you whirl. All right? So not difficult. Just know any French press will do. I literally walked in to Jason's house, grabbed this off his wall, washed it out, put milk in it, churned some butter, good to go. All right? So Get your mocha pots out, get your lever machines out, get your manual machines out, get your cocoa powder out because you can pour into cocoa powder. Let's see if we have any more milk that I can show this with. I got cocoa powder right here. I'm gonna wash this out. We're gonna see if I can do this. If I can't, we're gonna cut it. But check this out, you're gonna take your milk, you're gonna just douse some cocoa powder on top of your milk, then you pour, okay? We'll make our espresso and then check this. Boom, look at this, I'm making latte art with cocoa powder. Whee! All right, so that was with leftover milk too. So imagine how nice that would be without the end remains sludginess that had been sitting there for forever. Anyway, French press, very good way to make latte art at home. Don't feel bad if you don't have a machine. Don't feel bad if your steam wand's messed up. Don't feel bad if you don't have a steam wand. You can make tasty, delicious, creamy milk with a $10 French press from a Goodwill down the street or from a used place or from your grandmother's attic. All good to go. French press, silky milky. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that Patreon, hit that Discord. Do what you got to do. Much love. You guys rock. Hope you like my tacky sweater. And wherever you're at in the world, I hope you brew something tasty today, and cheers.